Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. How the hell y'all doing? Thank you very much for tuning in. Happy friggin' time zone. Seriously, thank you so very much for tuning in. I'm, of course, the one, the only, the king of internet talk radio. I am Stacy Krugger. Thank you so much for tuning in. Just enjoy the sounds. Come on, man. In case anybody's wondering, this is the one, this is the only, this is Pop Sky. Popskyy. If you want to go check them out, go look at Bandcamp. popsky.bandcamp.com. Seriously though, everybody, thank you very much for tuning in today. I'm sure there's a few of you who are sitting here right now going, hey, Stacy, wasn't there already episode 8? Just shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut your horror mouth right now. Shut it. I don't want to hear a bit out of it. Never again. You. Yes, you. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Shut it. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear a damn bit of it. This is the first time in my entire career of broadcasting, folks. My entire career of broadcasting, I had an episode, a show period, because, I'll admit that the whole episode thing is a bit new to me, because I'm so used to, broadcasting on a radio station where I'm used to still calling it just a show. This was today's show. This is not an episode. When I realized, wait, I'm in podcasting, I should probably adapt the podcast terminology. So, I've never had an episode or a show so bad that I needed to wipe its existence from the face of the earth, and any way you could possibly find this had to be eradicated. It was so bad. I don't know what the hell was. I was tired. I wasn't with it. I had an anxiety attack all day. It was just a stupid show. And I was just like, you know what? I don't want this known. I don't want to hear anything about it. I think what I'm going to do right now is just click that little delete button. Oh, look, YouTube, delete. Oh, look, iTunes, delete. I'm going to go on every venue possible that had this and delete it. So you'll never hear it. And some people may look at me, Stacy, you're an asshole. Yes, I am. And I'm damn proud of it is a difference. If you really want to hear how bad it was, I may just be nice enough to tell you. Otherwise, no chance in hell. Moving on, folks, moving on. So there's two things I want to get into before we actually get into the meat potato stories of the show. First off, this came from events of today, and I feel it needs to be said because it's a lesson everybody can learn from this. Before you throw the phrase, you are racist or you are ignorant out, make sure you think very fucking carefully about it. I mean, very fucking carefully. Because those are incredibly charged words. And by incredibly, I mean fucking charged words. And they're very, very powerful words at that. You need to make sure you are using those words in the proper context if you really want to use them. Just because someone disagrees with you on something doesn't mean they're racist. Just because someone thinks differently than you doesn't mean they're racist. Just because you may think your right-wing friend or your left-wing friend is so freaking out there that they can't see the forest for the trees doesn't mean they're racist. It doesn't mean they're ignorant. It just means they have a different belief than you. Imagine this. All right? But I'll kind of explain to you guys where this came from. Me and my girlfriend, Pink, were out for a drive. I know I left the house. Amazing. It was the first time in... I think it was the first time in a week I left the house. It's fucking terrifying. It ain't going to happen again for another week, maybe 2, maybe 5, maybe 3 months. Who fucking knows? Anyway, moving on. But we're over in Superior. We're discussing local events that are happening here in Duluth area. Basically what happened is someone from a local Native American tribe, the Fond du Lac tribe of the Ojibwe, Fond du Lac band, of the Ojibwe, Well, one of their members of the tribe died in a car accident. We're not quite sure everything that happened, but she pulled out, a car hit her, she's dead, the other person survived. Now, here's the question is, what happened? We need to know what the hell happened, where it happened, the whole, who, what, where, when, the whole 9 yards. So they wanted to perform an autopsy on the body. Well, apparently in Native American beliefs, at least on this tribe, I'm pretty sure it's all across all of Native culture, but I'm not sure of this, unfortunately, so I'm not going to speak on this. But at least in this particular tribe's belief is the body cannot be touched. You need to say the name as little as humanly possible for the body to properly pass off over to the other side, to ascend, whatever their beliefs are. Well, here's the thing: is if anybody, period, dies in a car accident because something happened, it's pretty regular for an autopsy to happen, no matter who you are. My point of view was, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Muslim. I don't care if you're Native. I don't care if you're black, you're white, you're Asian. I don't care if you're from Germany normally. You're here on vacation, whatever happens. If the normal protocol calls for an autopsy, the autopsy is performed. I don't care. The lady's friend's point of view was, well, it's their culture, deal with it. Here's where my problem came in with this, folks. Are we really going to start making exceptions for other cultures? Pretty soon it'll be, well, I'm from Asia, you can't do that to me. Well, why not? I just don't want you to. Okay. Well, my culture, because you got to understand, I know people are like, oh, this is a slippery slope. Yes, it is. As a matter of fact, it is. It freaking is. Pretty soon you're going to be getting people to doing the whole, well, I don't like being patted down at the airport, so you can't do it to me because it's against my culture. I can't have hands touching me. So pretty soon we're like, well, we're going to let him onto the plane. It's just, And then all of a sudden, next terrorist attack happens. And, oh, what happened? We could have patted him down, but our protocol said we couldn't. So there's nothing we can do to stop these. Folks, that's all I'm saying. I know you're probably going, Stacy, you're blowing it out of proportion. You're making a mountain out of a molehill. But please follow along. Follow along with the bounce and ball here, folks. Are we really a nation who's strived to say that everyone is equal? We do not want discrimination. We do not want separate but equal. Are we really going to go, well, separate equal is fantastic, except for in this case where we're going to make an exception? Or are we going to go, I'm sorry, you're a human being, you bleed the same color, you're going to be treated the same as everyone else would? And that's when that lovely little word, those two words called, I believe you're being racist about this and I believe you're being ignorant about this, was pulled out. Once again, you need to be very, very, very careful when you throw out the words racist and ignorant. Because frankly, they're incredibly charged. Insanely charged. I want you to think about this right now. I want you to imagine this happens to you. You're in the middle of a debate. I could pull up many, many, many examples of my radio career, actually, where a local crime happens. I look at the crime from a colorblind point of view. I look at what happened, when it happened, what happened, period. People will disagree with my opinion of it and instantly turn it into, well, obviously you're racist, Stacy, because he was this color, he was that color, he was this creed. No, no, you fucking moronic idiots. If this world, this nation, period, could step back away from color and stop giving two shits about color, we can move past racism. We can move past this whole concept where it matters where you came from, what religion you are, what skin color you are. If we could move the frig back and stop caring about it, we could actually move on as a country. But worrying about it constantly is what holds us back. It's what holds us to this strong belief of, well, obviously you're racist. and calling somebody else racist just because they disagree with you. I truly believe that. If we can move past racism, well, look, that's one less thing we have to be worried about being blamed for. That's one less thing we have to worry about in the world. And frankly, it's one less thing you have to worry about. I mean, honestly, think about it, folks. Think about this right now, okay? When you go to vote for your president, do you worry about what color he is or what he does? Unfortunately, the last two elections, people were more wrapped up about what color our President Obama is than about what he did. That's the true and honest part of it. That's why it was such a whirlwind election. The fact that we had this gentleman, our president, had no real voting record, where when he did vote, most of it was just present. And when it wasn't present, a lot of it was, oh, I pushed the wrong button by mistake. So there really was no history on this cat. So there's no real reason he should have ever made it in, except for the fact that he was black. Now, if we can move past a colored country, a color-seeing country, should I say, and more towards a color-blind country, we could be a happier country. We could get past all this racial strife bullshit. You could look at, who is he? Okay, or who is she? What is the candidate's stance, excuse me. Okay, they believe in this, this, and this, and this. I don't agree with that. Okay, moving on. What's this candidate's stance? Believes in this, 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 and this, this. I like this candidate. Who is it? Okay, Barack Obama. I'm going to vote for him. Well, this candidate believes in this and this and this. Who's that? Hillary Clinton? Okay, I like her. I'm going to vote for her. This candidate believes in this and this. Who's this? John McCain. I'm going to vote for him. You catch what I'm going for. I really, truly hope you understand what I'm going for here, folks. We as a world, as a country, as the entire universe, because eventually the aliens are going to come, and if they don't, blast our asses into oblivion, we might be able to get along and hopefully fuck them. Could you imagine alien pussy? Just throwing it out there, folks. Little diversion. Alien pussy. Amazing. I guarantee it. Either that or South Park is right and it's 12 feet wide with fucking razor sharp teeth. I think it was 12 foot. I think it was 12 foot, wasn't it? 12 feet wide and razor sharp teeth. Is it 5 feet wide? It's so many feet wide. The point is the fact that it has razor sharp teeth. But seriously, we can move past this nonsense of caring what gender, what creed, what anybody is, and just more caring about who they are. And worrying about making this country a better place to live in. Making this country a better place for our children. I don't want my children growing up in a world where it matters what color you are, what gender you are, who you worship. Who you love. I don't want my children growing up in that world. That's why I try so hard to talk to people. I use this platform. I use my other podcasts. I use my stream on Twitch. I use it when I talk to people. I try to convince people that it doesn't matter. You can move past worrying about what somebody is. You can move past this, folks, and move to a better place in the world. But unfortunately, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be tough to move past. It's going to be tough to get people to do that, but it's something you're going to have to live with. For the time being, until we can get people to open their little eyes and go, oh, look, a whole new world, free of racists, bigots, and fucking assholes. Ones who will look at the world in a new way and not give a shit what color, fucking gender, sexuality. That was a failed song, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a failed song. Moving on. Now, I want to touch on this one also, folks. Another thing that happened today. I decided, I was like, Pink, I want to expose you to a restaurant that I love. I'm in love with this restaurant. I'm not going to mention what the restaurant is. It's not the owner's fault, okay, that this happened. That's why I refuse to name the restaurant, or name the owner. Because this guy is a hell of a nice guy. One hell of a nice guy. He came up and I'll get into it. Let's get into it and I'll explain to you what the hell happened. So there's this restaurant a little ways off of the beaten path here, and I looked at Pink. I was like, it has the greatest burgers in the entire world. I mean, its food is out of this world. Its burgers are ginormous. You're going to leave with a doggy bag, no matter how small. You're like, oh, let's get a small omelet. Small omelet breaks the table. It's that kind of food portions, right? And it's not that expensive. I was like, Pink, we're going. We're going to go and get some awesome grub. I walk in, and I've explained to many of you guys numerous times in the past, my anxiety is off the friggin' charts 24/7. Most of the time I can't even leave the house because it's so bad. Well, today is the one day where I was actually able to bear it down. I had to pop on my emergency meds just to be able to handle leaving the house and go out in the world and adventure. Well, I sit down and I walk into this place and go, Jesus Christ, it's fucking packed. Pink's like, it's okay, we'll make it through it. It's all right. I said, all right. So me, Miles, and Pink Yoko walking in. Miles is Krugger Jr. the third. My third boy, my youngest, if you're wondering. We all go down and have a good little sit, and oh my God, damn, this place is packed. It's the only open seat. Wow, I've never seen this place this packed before. Good for said owner, right? Sit down. Hey, how y'all doing? Thank you very much for swinging in. What can I get you guys? I'm like, okay, I'd love a cup of coffee. All right, fantastic. And Pink orders what she's going to get, and we order Junior the third, what he was going to get, and wanders off. She comes back, throws a Mountain Dew at Pink, throws me a glass of water, and wanders away. I'm like, didn't want water. Well, okay, I love water. Like, I drink water. I don't drink pop. So, hell yeah, I'm down with this. This will hold me off till I get my coffee. About 15, 20 minutes go by. I'm like, I haven't got my coffee. Miles is sitting there going, I want my chocolate milk. And Pink's going, is she going to come back? And this gal walked back forth like 6 times, and I'm not the kind of person to go, hey, asshole. It's just not me. Especially in this restaurant, once again, because I respect the owner so much. He's such a nice guy. I didn't want to, cause a scene. So I'm still kind of going, okay. I look at Pink. I'm like, McDonald's is starting to sound really good because I'm starving. She went, yeah, good point. Because she had to get going to work. We couldn't wait any longer. So we throw our crap on. We get ready to head out the door. I said, oh, hey, Pink, we got to pay for your pop. Okay, sounds good. So we get ready to head over there. And here comes the gentleman who owns the place, who normally just sits there and, just enjoys the day. He's got employees who do his job, do their jobs for him and work their asses off for him. So he's reached that point in business, folks, where he can just sit back and watch his employees do the job and watch not necessarily watch the money roll in, but be comfortable. Hell yeah, the American dream, am I right? Well, he was sitting there and he got up and he said, did this gal forget to wait on you? I'm like, yeah. It happens. It was busy. I completely understand. You guys are packed. I completely understand. And she came over. I'm sorry. Did I forget? I'm like, it's okay. It happens. Don't worry about it. We're just going to take off. We got to go. He's like, I refuse to let you leave without food. We're going to pay for your meal. I said, I can't do that to you. I like you too much to take your money. He's like, no, I insist. I'm like, honestly, I would love nothing more than to eat your food. Your place has the best food in town, in my opinion, but I got to fly. She's got to get to work. We have to go. He went, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, I can't do this. Plus, like I said, I don't want to cause a scene, and I can't take your money. I just can't. It happens. Don't worry about it. He's like, well, I refuse to let you pay for drinks. I'm like, it was a Mountain Dew. I'll let you take that one. And it was a water. Oh, no, your water bill went up a tick. So we left, and that's when I thought to myself, my goal of not causing a scene was pretty screwed, because everybody in the place was staring at me, which obviously, if I'm not on stage with a microphone, folks, I get a little weirded out when people are staring at me. So, I'm still like going, what the hell's with this place, What did I do to this gal that was so bad? What did I do to you, lady, that was so bad where you refused to wait on me, my child, and my girlfriend? What the hell? And that's when I realized, once I sat down, I kind of took a look at her. She did that once over look. That look of, oh. Leather jacket with spikes, a Dead Kennedy emblem painted on the back of it. Long beard, I bet you're a biker. Ugh. And she wandered away, that kind of look. I was like, it didn't click till I left. So, folks, I say this. If you're a waiter or waitress, don't judge the people you're about to wait on, because I'm the type of person to tip extremely well. Say we order a $5 burger, I'm the type of person to leave $10, $15 as a tip if you're nice to me. That's just who I am. And if she would have treated me well, I would have spoiled the hell out of her. But unfortunately, I'm guessing she did it on purpose because the way she looked at me, but I don't know. I have no idea. I hope to God she doesn't lose her job because nobody in this fucking economy nowadays should lose their fucking job. Am I right, folks? But at very least, I hope the owner, once again, who I refuse to name, will at least give her a firm talking to. You're listening to the Stacy Krugger podcast. Once again, I'm, of course, the one and only Stacy Krugger. All of today's podcast, we're going to be listening to Pop Sky. This one's the 10 Disco. Once again, you can find Pop Sky's stuff at popsky, popsky.bandcamp.com. I'll be right back. We're back here on the Stacy Krugger podcast. Thank you so very, very much for tuning in, folks. Now, there's someone who I absolutely, absolutely adore, and that is the one and only Dr. Ruth. Because she's just Dr. Ruth. There's no other reason to say you love her besides the fact that she's just Dr. Ruth. This old little German lady who's just all about fucking. She's wonderful. I love her to death. At least I think she's German. She sounds German. We're just going to go with that she is, okay? I could have my shit completely wrong. We're just going to go with that I'm right, and we're going to roll with it. Because I am Stacy, therefore I am right. Now, with, Valentine's Day being here tomorrow, folks, it's tomorrow. Don't forget if it's Valentine's Day tomorrow. No, I'm not going to do an ad for that cherries, berries crap like the big talk shows do. I'm going to do an ad for love. Don't forget to love one another this Valentine's Day on this fake fucking holiday. Don't forget to love one another. Don't forget to share, to cuddle, to snuggle. And men, do your manly duty. Get down there and lick your woman's pussy. And women, fucking balls up. Fucking uterus up. I don't care. Fucking swallow. Just get down there, suck your man's dick, and swallow. It's fucking Valentine's Day. He has 2 days. He gets this. Fucking birthday and Valentine's Day. Just fucking do it. Jesus Christ. Don't be like, oh, but it tastes gross. Just shut up. It's not like your flavor city down there half the time. If you forget to wash your little Janie, it tastes like shit. But we still do it for you. Well, most of us do. You too, man. I'm talking the same to you. Like I pointed out a few seconds ago. Fucking get your fucking testicles together. All in a fucking bunch. Man up. Get down there and lick your woman's pussy. Go on, seriously, lick the shit out. Don't lick the shit out. If there's shit in it, you have issues. But lick the hell out. Just go down there and munch for an hour and a half. Come on, man. Grow the fuck up. She loves it just as much as you do. And you bitch, you're like, oh, my woman don't suck my dick enough. I bet if you licked her pussy, she would. Have you thought of that? I bet you haven't. Now, with Valentine's Day being here tomorrow, famed sex therapist Dr. Ruth said on the Huffington Post she wants people to try some new things. And in Dr. Ruth fashion, she said this. And Dr. Ruth fashion, apparently it's quiet. Here we go.
It have to be chocolate. It doesn't have to be flowers. Find out what that person likes and go maybe to a movie, go do something that is not expected. If you stay at home because it snows, then what you can do is try a new position. Maybe a position that you haven't tried before and say, my Valentine, this position is for you. So that's one of the reasons that I'm doing such things like talking about laundry, saying it doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter what you do, but be open to that availability of a partner to have a relationship with.
Yeah, I can't agree anymore. It's just I cannot agree anymore. Just do it, man. I've heard this so many times in past relationships. Like, honey, it's noon. Does your vagina have break times? I didn't realize this. Oh, honey, I'm doing the dishes. Not now. If I just you can keep doing them. Just you'll smile doing them now. I mean, seriously, enjoy your life, folks. It's only so long. Just fuck like there's no tomorrow. Especially with it being tomorrow. But absolutely, she's right. Who gives a shit? If your woman don't like chocolates, if she doesn't like roses, then don't do it. Don't go like, oh, honey, I got these from the, I went to the convenience store and found a box of chocolates. Sure, there's only 4 in there, and they're from last year, but they all, happy Valentine's Day, honey. No. Fucking no. That just doesn't work. It doesn't. It doesn't work, man. Just be creative. Do the helicopter, man. Do the fucking seesaw. Do the earthworm. I know these are all made up possessions, but make them up. Create them. Do something you've never done before. Do something you only do once, maybe twice a year. Ladies and gentlemen, the rant I just went on. Grow the hell up and do something wonderful for your partner. They do so much wonderful shit for you. Why not go down and, enjoy a little time with your sweetie. Now, I found this story along with common sense shit. Like, try a new position with the lady, lick her pussy, ladies suck his dick. I found this one. I was like, yeah, this fits the show so freaking well. It's pathetic. So where else but San Francisco? Chronic speeding has been a persistent problem, along with steep, busy streets. Along the street, busy, blah, 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 blah. You know what? We're gonna start over, and we're gonna try again. Okay? Chronic speeding has been a persistent problem along a steep and busy street here in the Bay City area, until officials installed uncontroversial safety sign to get attention and possibly obedience. Now, this, I'm just amazed that had to be done. It seems common sense, but it amazes me that it had to be done. This, it's about Facebook. Are you surprised? I know you guys aren't surprised. I'm not at all. But it's about Facebook. Since January, Hayward Boulevard in Hayward has boasted attention-grabbing signs urging pedestrians to ignore their freaking smartphones for just a minute while crossing the block and telling drivers that speed limits are not optional. Literally, one sign, heads up, cross the street, then update Facebook. 35, it's a speed limit, not a suggestion. Only in San Francisco can people be so obsessed with themselves that they need signs like this. One sign. Oh my God. Another sign. Downhill. Use eyes, brakes, brain. Cheers. Oh, gee. If you don't take an unconventional approach, you run the risk of blending into the background the way everything else official does. And you know what? I don't disagree with this. I don't disagree with this at all. This is from Frank Haldren, One City Community Relations Officer. You know what? If it works, it fucking works. That's all that matters. If you drive through any city, you're bombarded with messages. We had to find a way to break through. You know what? If it works. If I saw this, I would die giggling and I would pay so much more attention. I really would. And frankly, I'd be freaking proud of my city. And although there are 7 new signs to supplement conventional signage about speed limits and other roadway hazards and nonsense like that. So far, there's proof that it's working, though. The city hasn't compiled any accidents or traffic data, or ticket data. So if it works, it actually works. GG. GG, San Fran. You won it. I mean, apparently there's a whole bunch of people out there criticizing Frank Holland, saying that the signs are corny as hell and make them look, backwater. But if it works, it works. It works. That's all I can say, folks. That's all I can say. Once again, you're listening to Stacy Krugger Podcast. We'll be right back. If only you guys heard what I did during breaks. We're back here on the Stacy Krugger Podcast. Once again, thank you very much for sticking around. And if you just dropped in, thank you very much for tuning in. Now, I'm at that eternal debate I always go through. Do I bring this fucked up little train of a show we got going on here to a screeching halt with some frigged up news, or do I make you smile? Or do I make you giggle? I got 3. 1, it'll make you want to slam your face into the wall repeatedly. 2, it'll make you smile and go, finally! And 3, it'll make you giggle. I vote with face smashing. In my planet, that's a normal sentence. Just move along with me here. Now, this one, people are going to say, hey, Slowpoke, aren't you a little late to the story? Yes, I am. I've been holding this one off for a bit because I wanted to find the right time to use it. But back on January 27th, a lady was arrested for, well, I'm not going to call her a lady because that's too nice. A piece of swine. That's not even saying it too nice because pigs are really nice. Well, they taste delicious at least. A rotten used tampon of a human being was arrested at an airport. Which isn't that abnormal. But there's a reason I had to bring this one up. And folks, you know I don't bring up frivolous shit. She was arrested in Nebraska on January 27th after allegedly drowning her 3-week-old puppy in an airport bathroom when she tried and failed several times to sneak her young Doberman on her plane. And would you like to know what this bitch's name is? It's Cynthia Anderson. Cynthia Thundercunt Anderson, 56, was arrested on Friday and charged with a felony count of animal cruelty. Police said that Edgewater, Florida resident tried to board a plane out of central Nebraska with 2 small dogs in crates and 3 young puppies. Following U.S. flight regulations, apparently, you're barred from bringing on your flight dogs younger than 8 weeks old. Period. You just can't. According to NSA rules, you're just not allowed to. Or, flight regulations. I apologize. You're just not allowed to. One of the police captain of Grand Island even pointed out their eyes weren't even open yet. That's how young the puppies were. The 3-week-old puppy was, I believe, how many puppies? See, the problem is the story's a bit vague on how many puppies there were. There were 3 young puppies, and only one of them died. Okay, that's what it was. The 3-week-old puppies, they didn't even have their eyes open yet. That's how young these ones were, and she wanted to bring them on the plane. No go, bitch. Sorry, you can't bring these things on the plane. Any normal human being would go, well, fuck, I guess I'm going to have to take a Greyhound. Oh, fuck, I'm going to have to figure out some way to get home. But no, Cynthia Thundercunt Anderson apparently decided this was her only option. So apparently she handed off 2 of the puppies to her parents who lived in Nebraska, tried to board a flight the next day with the 2 old dogs in a cage and the remaining puppy she tried to hide in her carry-on bag. Well, guess what? You have to send that bitch to the X-ray. They're gonna see a puppy skeleton sitting in your bag. You can't just go, oh, I'm sorry, that's mascara. It doesn't work that way. Sorry, it just doesn't. Well, they caught her trying to smuggle the dog on board again. Well, instead of going, here, you know what, Mom, Dad, can you hold on to this one again? She brought it into the bathroom, went to the sink, in front of apparently quite a few people. No, okay, apparently what it was, quite a few people found the dog afterwards. She went into the bathroom, drowned the dog, the puppy, this little poor puppy, drowned the fucking thing, left it there, went to go get back on the plane. Really? 2 things. 1, how low on the evolutionary scale are you if you believe you can treat any other living creature like that? It doesn't matter if it's a rat, cockroach, whatever. Oh, fuck cockroaches. But what makes you think you could treat any animal like that? Oh, I guess it's an inconvenience for me. Time to go for a swim, baby. What the hell is wrong? Would you do... Cynthia Thundercunt Anderson, would you do that to your own child? Say you popped out a child, they won't let you bring the baby on board. Would you drown your baby in the bathroom? Because you're like, oh God, it's such an inconvenience, this little bastard. Really? Would you? Would you? An autopsy on the puppy was conducted by the Humane Society. Water was found in one of the puppy's lungs. Anderson's older dogs are now in the care of her parents, and the other 2 puppies are with the Humane Society. As of right now, she's still in jail on the felony charge. According to a report from the Orlando Sentinel, Thundercunt here has a criminal record that dates back to 2010, where she was arrested and fined for stealing from a store. Over the next few years, she racked up a couple other robbery charges. In 2011, she was sentenced to 6 months of probation on grand theft. So this broad's already got a screw loose, all right? So I guess we shouldn't be surprised, but fucking hell. She's also arrested for writing bad checks. And last year, she was collared for charges of battery and trespassing in an occupied structure. So apparently, like the last 4 or 5 years, she's just like, you know what? Fuck it. I hate the law. Apparently, she took that saying, I fought the law, and she thought she could do the Dead Kennedy version where she won. No. Sorry. You lost, bitch. You lost. I truly hope there's a couple of animal lovers in that prison who decide just to beat the shit out of you in the middle of the night. There you are, sleeping in a not-so-comfortable bunk. Sitting there going, God, my back hurts. Oh, I hope I get out of this soon. I can't wait to draw my next puppy. And that's when they decide to, that's right, smash your face in with a bar of soap. Like, you've got to get creative in prison. You know, you only got so many, weapons. Why not? So, I'm going to be nice, though. I'm going to be nice and bring this back before we go take our next break here. We all know that I'm a very staunch supporter of gay rights, equal rights, period. Well, unfortunately, you can't get away from it. Even on mass transit. Well, especially in New York. Well, apparently there was one of those street preachers in the subway. You can't get away from the little prick. You're stuck there listening to him. They're ranting and raving about, oh, all faggots are going to hell. Oh, if you like dick and you're a guy, you should die. You're a horrible thing. Fuck you. Blah, 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 blah. Well, someone decided to fight back. And really, it was probably the most creative way I could ever think of doing it. And to you, I tip my hat.
The sky, slippers charming. I never thought I'd see the day when I would face the world and say good morning.
Can you name it?
Look at the sun. I never thought I'd live in a life of luxury, for I have said it couldn't be done, and it could be done. Yeah! I never had the chance to shine, never a happy song to sing, but suddenly I'm some fucking words getting about to be, 'cause I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden sun up in the sky. And with a golden ticket,
let me tell you something
it's
this
a
morning.
golden
If you think that, ladies and gentlemen, that if Sodom and Gomorrah, that wicked city, didn't get away with homosexuality,
How much does
you
a
think
pizza
that we
cost
gonna get
there?
away with it? Ladies and gentlemen?
How much does a pizza
We not
cost?
gonna get away-
At least he tried, folks. At least he tried. That's the problem. Nobody on the bus, on the bus, excuse me, on the subway actually wanted Jackass McGee to start preaching. They just had to deal with it. So, if you're forcing people to listen to your garbage, why not be forced to listen to I Got a Golden Ticket from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Oh my God, I love this guy. Seriously. How other way? Name me one better way to get back at Dick Shit McGee for ranting and raving some homophobic crap. Right? Right? You know what the best part of the whole thing is? The NYPD escorted the preacher off the train. All right, yeah, woo! Eat that, you fucking asshole. Oh, you're listening to the Stacy Krugger podcast. Thank you very much for tuning in. Once again, I'll be back from the last segment in just a second. Once again, that's Pop Sky, RNGesus. Now, any gamer and any speedrunner is going to know exactly who RNGesus is. He hates you. He wants to make sure every single one of your speedruns and every one of your games just go to a screaming, crashing death. Now, once again, that's Pop Sky, POPSKYY.bandcamp.com to check out some more of his music. I would suggest every single person here go check him out, man. Go pick up his stuff. It's so flippin' good. I absolutely love his music. There's a reason why I play it. I'm playing it all day today. I love it. Now, I know a lot of you feel the same way I do when you watch the Powerball drawings. You sit there and look and go, Christ, why is it always like the 80-year-old guy who's already retired, has an extremely healthy pension, doesn't need money? Why is it him? Why is it the 30-year-old lady who, is already owns 3 companies, living the high life, doesn't have to worry about money? Why is it always these people? It's never the people who actually need it. Well, for once, you can be happy. Single mother, Marie Holmes, captured an estimated $188 million, her share of the jackpot. Finally, someone who actually needed it got it. And that makes me so friggin' happy. No, don't get me wrong, folks. I'm not one of those type of people who go, oh, take it away from the rich people, give it to the poor. No, I'm not that. I'm not that. But I hate seeing, these people always winning. I hate it when people who don't need it win. I want to see the underdog win for once, damn it. And finally the underdog won. She has 4 kids, one of whom has cerebral palsy. She recently had to quit her job at McDonald's and Walmart to take care of them. So finally, this poor gal who's got 4 children was forced to quit her jobs just to take care of her children. Got that helping hand, finally got that chance. And she was able to strive from it. She was able to reach the sky from it. And that makes me so happy. And I truly wish that this could happen more often. You know what I mean? I really wish the odds would roll better. But unfortunately, many people like myself, too, included, can't afford friggin' tickets. I've always heard, it's only $2. Oh, it's only $5. Just do it. Like, you know what that $5 could do? Buy a gallon of gas so one of us could get to work. That $5 could go towards paying electric bill to make sure my electricity does not get shut off. That $5 could buy my children a new pair of pants that they desperately need. I can't afford to gamble. So I don't. So I know I'll never win this. But I'm just freaking ecstatic that she decided to, she actually decided to do it. And she decided to take the risk and just go for it. You know what I mean? I can't tell you how happy I am that she won. She's already told outlets that she is going to use the money first to donate to her church. Fantastic. Buy a house, set up college funds for her children. Those are the first 3 things she's going to do. Oh, my God. And do it. Maria Holmes, run with it. Do it. You deserve it. Give those children the best life you possibly can. Make them smile. Make them happy. Do everything you can. Especially that that poor child of yours who got cerebral palsy. Give him the best life you possibly can now. You actually can. And honestly, I once again, good for you. So she said apparently if you get it over the next 30 years, you get $188 million, or you can get $127 million in a lump sum. Now, folks, I'm going to bring this up because it's common sense. If you're, say, Maria Holmes' age here and 26 years old, do the 30 years. It's the best thing because you're going to get the max amount of money. If you're 80, take the lump sum, move to Aruba, and buy every possible fantasy you can do in that short period of time you have left. Because you're not going to live the next 30 years to get it. Plain and simple. If you're 50 years old, you can survive the 30 years. Do it because you're going to get the most amount of money. If you're 60, take the lump sum and enjoy it. No, but see, that's my question for you. If you're listening to this on YouTube, leave it in the comments below. Answer me this. If you're in chat right now, answer me in chat. And if you're listening to the podcast version of this, either leave me a comment here on Spreaker or go on my Facebook page, Stacy Krugger, Facebook.com/Stacy Krugger Odd Bunch, and tell me this. Riddle me this, folks. What would you do if you won that cash? Would you do what Maria's going to do? Donate first to your church, then buy your house, and then set up a college fund for your kids if you have kids? Or would you say, fuck it, go on a month-long bender of nothing but sex, drugs, and rock and roll? What would you do? What the hell would you do? See, me, I actually have legitimately a hard time thinking of that, fathoming that. I wouldn't know, because I have this problem, and number of my significant others, both in the past and my current one, hate it, but I don't take the concept of money anywhere. I don't care about money. Money is money. Money is just paper. More of it's printed every friggin' day. So why the hell should I care? Do I have enough to keep electricity on? Yes. Do I have enough to keep clothes on my kids' back? Yes. Do I have enough money to keep food in their belly? Yes. Then I really don't care. If I want something for the studio, I'll fundraise for it. I don't care about money. So I wouldn't know what the hell I'd do with it if I had $188 million. over the next 30 years, or if I decide to do a lump sum for $127 million. I wouldn't know what I would do. I honestly, truly believe I wouldn't do anything with it. I would probably go, okay, here, kids, college fund. Okay, I recently had my truck repoed. First thing I'd do is go buy my truck. And go buy a good one this time, not the broken down one I had. Go buy my truck back. I would pay off all my debt. What else would I do? I would buy a house so my children don't have to share a room anymore. You know, they don't have to worry about pissing off neighbors. They could be as loud as they want. Well, I'm kind of stuck. Seriously, I don't know. I don't know what I would do with it. What would you do, honestly? I can't think of anything. Folks, give me ideas. Please give me ideas. And I'm going to leave you with this last story because it seems like a no shit story, but we're going to close out the podcast with this. And I'm going to read you just the headline. Study reveals what really happens when gay Mormon men marry straight women. Now, you tell me, what do you think's going to happen when a gay Mormon man marries a straight woman? I have a funny feeling it's going to end in one of three things. Either A, divorce, B, suicide, or C, the single unhappiest marriage known to man. Apparently, there's a TLC show called My Husband Is Not Gay. Which apparently, this is a thing. I didn't realize this. But same-sex attracted males and straight women, marriages like this are 2 to 3 times more likely to end in divorce than any others. No, you don't say. Really? Who was stupid enough to think, I keep on forgetting about these fucking therapy groups, you're not gay, I'm going to beat the gay out of you, you stupid little bastard, what's wrong with you? Get away from it. Excuse me while I take my Bible and just smack the hell out of you with it. No! Pray away the gay. Get it away. The stupid crap. And you know exactly what I'm talking about, this pray away the gay crap. Just, no. Stop being gay. It doesn't work like that, folks. My sister couldn't stop being gay. One of my best friends in the entire world, and technically employee, but I really don't pay her. I just pay her in love and video games when I can afford to buy one for her. Shauna, she can't stop being gay. If I remember correctly, she tried because her father was not too happy about it. She can't stop being gay. You can't pray away the gay because guess what, folks? It's not an infection. It's not a disease. It's not something that's wrong with you. It's just who you are. It's who you love. When's the last time you've seen somebody going, pray away the straight? I've never seen it. Because not many gay people are going, she's just confused. She likes pussy. No, she doesn't. She really doesn't like pussy. She likes the dick. That's why she's married to a guy. I mean, seriously, first off, we know this trend has been around for a while, this whole pray away the gay group. That whole trend. But when did the trend of, you know what, we'll start a TV show and we'll have gay guys marry chicks and watch it just unfurl. This will be a great thing. They'll be happily married. When did that trend start and whose fucking bright idea was it? Because I truly believe they deserve to be slapped with a trout. I'll go with flounder if you must, but a trout has a little more meat on it, so it'll cause a little more damage. Who is stupid enough to believe this? Okay, I'm going to talk to you. And I truly hope there's a few of you who are here who are still closeted. so I could talk directly to you. If you're in the closet and you're scared, don't be. Your hometown may not accept it. Your family may not accept it. Your church may not accept it. But there's a very welcoming community out there. You just need to go find them who will accept you and love you for who you are. You don't have to go to gay group. You don't have to go to these pray away the gay groups. You don't have to feel ashamed of who you are. Be proud of who you are. Love yourself. If you love guys, go make out with a guy. Go marry a guy. If you love women, go marry a woman. If you love dogs, fucking don't. You're fucking sick. Go get a pet German Shepherd. Just don't fuck it, you sick bastard. But seriously, there's nothing wrong with you. You are wonderful the way you are. You have to believe this in yourself, that you are wonderful. You are perfect the way you are. There's no reason that you need to change yourself just to make an unhappy and unwelcoming world love you and accept you. At that point, you look at that unhappy world, you look at that unwelcoming world, and give them the middle finger. Look at them and say, you're not worth my fucking time. I'm going to go find the person out there who will make my life complete, who will make me happy, who I want to live the rest of my life with. You don't like the fact that I love men? That's fantastic. Get the hell away from me. You don't like the fact that I love women? That's fantastic. Get the hell away from me. I'm not affecting your life in the least. You're affecting mine by sending me your hate and causing me to hate myself. Once again, any of you who are in the closet and scared to come out, please find the resources to give yourself support, to find your new place in life, out of the closet, and happy in this world and happy with yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, transvestites of all ages, I am Stacy Krugger. Thank you so much for tuning in. You were listening to the Stacy Krugger podcast. Please get in contact with me. Follow me on Twitter at Stacy Krugger. Go to my Facebook fan page. It's facebook.com/Stacy Krugger Odd Bunch. Check me out doing my day job at twitch.tv/Stacy Krugger. And make sure, if you haven't done so already, follow me here on Spreaker and subscribe to the podcast in whatever chosen form you choose to. I love each and every one of you guys who are listening to this today. Thank you so much for your time. I love each and every one of you. Go forth, be happy, and love who the hell you are. Stacy Krugger out. I love you, baby. Bye-bye.